Hi, welcome to Landscape of Mothers. I'm Jill Clifton, and this is Ask the Mothers. I have a question for Ocean Mother today, which is, why is this difficult and different for me? And how can I change this? So I don't have any details about what that means to the person who wrote it, but the response from Ocean Mother might be to take a bit of a deeper look. If something feels exceedingly difficult for you, like you think that this is a you problem, one possibility is, are you holding yourself to unreasonable expectations? And are these other people's expectations and rubrics? So that's one sort of discernment to make. Another place to look would be to check into maybe neurodivergence. That could be a reason that something is extra difficult. So especially if one of your kids has ADHD or autism or might be on the spectrum somewhere, it tends to run in families. And this was how I realized I was neurodivergent, was looking at my family line. So one of my children and my parents, especially my dad, and realizing like, oh, these people are definitely neurodivergent. And then I was like, oh wait, that's me. Like, I'm the one that's in the middle. And actually that changed a lot for me and helped me figure out why things were so difficult for me. The other place to look, if neither of those really feels true for you, would be to look at your childhood, right? So if there's trauma in your childhood, if there's a whole host of unmet needs and your inner child is still really riled about this and they still feel like triggers, they still feel really touchy and difficult, things around abandonment or neglect or not being heard or being forced into a parenting role in some way, whether it was like kind of physical and like taking care of the house, or whether it was mental and emotional, whether you're a therapist to one of your parents or something like that. Those are all things that will put in place strategies that we used as kids that are very difficult to play out in adult relationships successfully. They tend to make things very difficult, very charged, and just really angsty. Like there's just a lot of energy in those. In part, that it's the inner child that's bringing that intensity still. And if you can figure out where that place is, sometimes that can be tended in a way that can give you more insight, so that when it happens, you catch it faster, you can own it, and you know how to take care of it. That is, you know how to take care of your inner child who is missing something. And it gives our partners or whoever we're interacting with a little more insight into our own process too. So Ocean Mother, vast and deep as she is, would look to those places first as potentials for why it's so hard. Hope that helps.